landing site 400 kilometers to the southwest if the Soyuz lands short of its target due to a problem. The other 4 helicopters will fly directly to the nominal landing zone. The goal is for the helicopters to form a wide circle around the likely Soyuz landing target, then one by one land in formation to begin the extraction of the crew and the safing of the Soyuz spacecraft. The intended landing site is about 215 kilometers northeast of the town of Kazakhstan. One of the first helicopters to land will contain medical personnel to place the crew into reclining chairs so they can begin to acclimate themselves for a few minutes to Earth's gravity, particularly Fink and Lonchikov, who have been off the planet for a half year. An inflatable medical tent will be erected so the crew can undergo initial medical tests and be assisted in changing out of their launch and entry suits and into more comfortable blue flight suits. Less than 2 hours after landing, Fink, Lonchikov, and Simoni will be placed into separate helicopters for a flight back to Karaganda and a traditional welcoming ceremony by Kazakh officials. From there, they will board the Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center plane for another 3-hour flight, this time back to Chkalovsky Airfield, adjacent to their training base at Star City, Russia, and a reunion with their families. NASA is represented on the landing and recovery team by Mike Suffredini, the International Space Station Program Manager, and Chief Astronaut Steve Lindsay, along with Flight Surgeon Dr. Steve Hart. Back in Star City, the head of NASA's Office of Mission Safety and Assurance, Brian O'Connor, will be waiting with the Fink family to greet the crew, along with the director of the Johnson Space Center, Mike Coates, and Brent Jett, the director of flight crew operations at the Johnson Space Center. So after a week of evaluating landing site conditions, then moving equipment and personnel to the southeast corner of Kazakhstan to drier terrain, we are set to board Russian helicopters late tonight, U.S. time, to greet Mike Fink, Yuri Lonchikov, and Charles Simoni in a carefully timed recovery operation tomorrow to bring Expedition 18 to its conclusion. That's it from the Soyuz staging site in Karaganda, Kazakhstan. Now back to you at Mission Control in Houston.
This is Mission Control in Houston, and that was Rob Navius of the Public Affairs Office